The Sports Trust continues to enhance education through sport by supplying sporting kit, equipment and sports facilities to disadvantaged rural communities, including abled and disabled sport across all sporting codes in South Africa. We thank our Board of Trustees and partners who continue to provide the opportunity for all South Africans to participate in sport. For more information or if you want to partner with us, visit our website at www.thesportstrust.co.za.
The 25th of April saw the picturesque town of Doorns in the Western Cape on the Cape Winelands come to life when the Honourable Minister Fikile Mbalula continued his nationwide handovers of the multi-purpose sports courts.
Well, it is important that we must come to places like this. It has been happening now for quite some time. And to have a facility of this nature in the place like these Doorns, which have been hard hit by social upheavals, is very much important.
The Sports Trust is the brainchild of the Ministry of Sport, and over many years now, the Minister become the patron of the Sports Trust, and today clearly demonstrate how that partnership is really working in getting facilities in the most remote and rural marginal communities of this country. And I do think that in the end, sport is a glue for any community, and as you can see here in the Doorns, where clubs were formed, and even more offspring now. You have cycling, you have clubs, and the request for rugby. So I do think it's a good problem to have when people are asking for more sports facilities, because we know the good sound mind and the sound body, that's the way to go.
Our teachers, we have the sport committee at our school, and all of our teachers are categorized in different kinds of sports. Some do athletics, some do volleyball, some do mini cricket. Also the ladies, they come on board, and we normally teach the children after school, and during weekends we normally have competitions and stuff. For example, last week our learners participate in a massive tournament in Worcester, in which we won. And you can see that we have no other facilities. This is the only facility. We haven't got a rugby field or a netball field or other stuff. So we are indeed very glad that the Sports Trust and the Department of Sport and Recreation gave this to us.
We felt we had to come out in this area because when we've got a cycling program that we run with a couple of schools that are here, and we've got a development program as well in cycling. And over the years we've realized that without the cycling there's nothing else for these kids to do. And we then decided as the Sports Trust, we had to try and solicit some kind of funds so we could actually install this facility here to give the kids here an extra added incentive in terms of their schooling and in terms of their participation in sports. This court was installed late last year. It's our 20-year standard warranty court. It has a 15-year lifespan. It's a user-friendly court for 4 different or even more sporting codes. And we felt that it would be very beneficial for it to be in a community such as the Doorns, because the people in the area don't have anything, especially for the kids, and they're dealing with lots of gangsterism and drugs, and they're trying to fight the scourge. And I think the Sports Trust in its mandate is trying to help out in addressing those social issues.
At school you can do anything, because if you are a child in sport, you are a child out of court. And that means a lot to us at our children at the school. And we just want to thank Sport Trust for the things they did to us, and the things that we want to make them proud, and we want to fit the community well. And the children, the children must play, and they can keep the children out of gangsterism.
Ons glo dat die jeug baie meer betrokke gaan raak. Dit gaan die jeug ook buite hou by verkeerde besigheid, en dit gaan onder andere sport kodes soos soccer, netbal, volleybal en dan basketbal.
As a school, we have to allow children to participate actively in sport, and we normally do sport after school and also during weekends. But our cycling is one of our proudest accomplishments at our school. because the learners, they give up their time every Saturday morning with Mr. Quentin Flowey. He's the guy currently, and they participate in the August tour every year, and they complete the race in sufficient time also. So these learners, we are very proud of them, and we want to broaden and extend to the other learners and also the other schools in our community.
Wat die ander assistance wat ons nodig het in die area is sportfasiliteite, onder andere 'n rugbyveld. Ons het regtig niks rugbyvelde hier en ons glo en vertrou dat die minister daarna sal kyk. En dit is wat ons nodig het. Ons het indoor facilities nodig. Dit is ook hier so nie. En in de Doorns, maar ons weet dat die minister daar ook naar sal kyk. En ook die cycling club, ons weet van die leerders van verschillende skole. Veral Oudtshoorn weet ons is deel van dit. En dan Nexvallei sekondêr en ook ander skole, FV Conradie, wat deel is van die cycling club in de Doorns.
The Sports Trust values the partnership with the Sport and Recreation South Africa, Department of Education and its valued stakeholders.
The Doorns is really, they were in the news for all the wrong reasons. Today, we're celebrating that by assisting here with a R1 million facility with 5 sport codes. Yes, I'm very excited. How do our department here? As you can see, the balls, the people around here, the activity, that is all part of our program. We've got the development program involved there. We've got the schools program involved, the mod centers. Even Minister Dr. Ivan Meyer were here a couple of months ago with a short turning for a facility just down the street. He cycled with these kids. He's a fanatic about cycling, but also all other sports also.
This is very important. We've got to keep these youngsters in activity. But over and above that, some of them are indeed talented. We'll get future youngsters out of here. This place is blessed with many, many talented young people who want to play professional rugby in South Africa. And their names are added to the history annals of South Africa. So that is why we must keep coming back here, because that's the only way to go to assist in addressing the deterioration or disintegration of the social fiber of society.
The Sports Trust, enhancing education through sport.